Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading that inspires confidence because we've got the Emperor and the Hierophant. This is leader energy. This is somebody who is aware of who they are authentic, they are reliable. This could be a relatively new energy for this person. They may be stepping into this energy, but they are confident or like established in that energy, very comfortable and not susceptible to a lot of influence from other people. Rather, they often are more likely to influence others or set an example for others. This could be a boss. This could be somebody who is, patriarch, matriarch, that kind of thing. This could also be somebody who is very wise in terms of how other people view them. Hello there, Jess. How's it going? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of Winchenta. I hope you're having a great day. If you would like a personal reading with me, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start off with the Energy Oracle. I saw the Magician in my mind, so I definitely feel like we've got someone who is in control, controlling the controllables. They know how to manage what's going on. Storm warning. And door to romance. So this person's stability is important, their reliability, their morals, because there's a difficult time approaching, and the love that they show or the care that they offer to others. This could be somebody who has a charity. This could be somebody who has a large family. They feel like they protect others or that they should protect others. And when this storm arrives, that is how they're going to handle it. That's what they're going to offer. This is the mystical cat. What else do we have? Grace, which in this deck is Temperance. And the Eight of Earth in the reverse. This is something difficult to prepare for, but if handled correctly, you can do it. This is like studying for a really big exam. If you have the right notes, if you know, the general direction you need to go, you can manage that, right? So then we have the Three of Fire. And I do feel like someone does have a study guide or something that they can work from, a checklist, a preparedness guide, and they are taking those steps that they're guided to take to make sure that they can be as prepared as possible. But again, there's an element of surprise here, or like you can't necessarily, it's weather, right? Oops. Three of Earth or Three of Pentacles. Hello, Upper Echelon. Hello, Voyager. How are we doing? And the Sea Kitten, which is the Page of Cups. Seven of Sky or Seven of Swords in the reverse. This protective energy, we'll call them the Emperor. There are people that work with them or people that look to get guidance from them. And when they get some sort of direction or, here's what you should do, they follow it to a T. They take it very seriously. This could, again, be a business setting. This could be within the community. Oh, I'm doing this for my yard. You should do it for yours too. This is definitely a leader of whatever community they're a part of. So if they're doing certain things to prepare for a storm, their neighbors are more than likely going to follow suit if they can. 7 of Fire or 7 of Wands. 9 of Sea or 9 of Cups in the reverse. And Good Kitty, which is Judgment. This makes me feel like this plan or this guide, this checklist is exactly what needed to be applied to whatever this storm is. And as a result, they're feeling quite pleased, quite strategic. I executed on that plan the way I needed to, and now things are going better for me than I expected. You know, I've executed really well on my savings plan, or I've been able to, I don't know, set up anti-theft stuff on my house. Whatever this is, they're prepared as much as they can be. It's like they just don't know when things are going to be a little bit difficult. Fire Kitten, which is the Page of Wands. 6 of Sky or the 6 of Swords in the reverse, and the Fire Queen or the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Communication is key, and I do feel like this is a tight-knit group of people. It's a smaller community or people that have a lot in common. Again, like a neighborhood or a family. Saying, okay, I'll let you know what I hear. I'll keep you posted. Here's what's going on. Here's what I heard. Communication is making things a lot more manageable. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. What else do we have? Three of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Strength in the reverse. So those that are not in a very good place, maybe, I mean, to be honest, what I'm seeing is people who maybe don't have a home or people who don't have the money they need to be able to deal with this. Maybe people who need some food, people who have a need for a job. This, like, Emperor is well connected and looking for ways to help people within their community, or they're providing that checklist. Here's what you need to do to be ready for this storm. Here's what you need to do to get, you know, around the fact that we've lost power, you know, whatever it is. Oops. There's that Emperor again. 7 of Swords. Lovers. The thing is, this person who is our Emperor is seen as very generous, very kind, and they do attract someone who wants to take more than their fair share or, you know, make money off of charity. They're doing something here that's sneaky, and I think the Emperor becomes aware of it and is faced with a decision. How am I going to handle this person who is taking advantage of this problem or this storm, looking to make money off things they shouldn't, or looking to sneak things into their pocket? 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, Chariot in the reverse. I don't want to involve the police. I don't want to get you in trouble, but we're going to have a talk. You're not as sneaky as you think you are. You are not smarter. I saw what you did. I know what you did. I figured it out. Whatever this is, the Emperor directs that conversation to the 7 of Swords person, the person who's being sneaky. They don't talk to other people first. They pull this person aside and they're like, here's how it's going to go down. I won't press charges, or I won't tell anybody what's going on, but you got to make it right. How are you going to make it right? I do feel like the number 7 is important. This sneaky person who's doing something they shouldn't, there's a lot of 7s around them. Maybe born in July, born in the year 1977, their address, phone number, something along those lines. And they, I think, have the gift of timing. They know when to find an opening, an opportunity. They may have learned how to steal at a young age. 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords, Page of Cups in the reverse. But the Emperor isn't having it. They have this conversation about what they caught the 7 of Swords doing and explain why it's not okay. I'm already trying to make sure people are okay, and you're taking advantage of a difficult circumstance. So do you ever think about the actual impact of what you're doing? There may be a short story that this person tells. There may be, I'm going to read you something, but this is a powerful voice. So what just flashed through my mind is there's this scene in 1883 between Elsa and the gentleman with the yellow face, like painted yellow face. I wish I remembered his name. He has such a presence and a voice. It's booming. You can't really turn away from it. It's like that. It captures you. This emperor, when they speak, people listen. It could be because they have a very booming voice or a very commanding voice. Maybe it's very low register. But this person who's been trying to be sneaky around the emperor is not able to just disregard what the emperor says as easily as they might with somebody else. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Illuminati. What's going on? This is the Cats Rule the Earth. Ten of Cups. High Priestess in the reverse. 3 of Swords. So our 7 of Swords individual, our trickster, acknowledges internally, I have done wrong and I don't want to be seen as a bad person by this emperor. Maybe I need to reconsider how I'm approaching things. Maybe I need to think about it. They are starting to internalize the hurt that they have caused towards others because of this conversation that they have with this emperor who has caught them. They're unable to escape that sense of grief or regret. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Hermit in the reverse. It kind of feels like accepting that they need to do something. That if they're religious, they need to go to confession, or they need to pray, or they need to apologize. They need to accept that they've been ignoring their intuition, what had been taught to them, and that they took it too far. It might be one of those things where if I just asked the emperor would have given that to me. But the way that I chose to do it instead was sneaky. 3 of Cups, Moon in the reverse. Another 7. 7 of Wands. There are other people that need what you took. There are other people that should be getting what you think is yours, or you're taking out of the pockets from like needy people or my family. And I'm not gonna stand by idly. So you can demonstrate that you are learning a lesson, or that you are choosing a different path, or I will choose one for you. And that path leads to the cops. I'm not messing around. 7 of Wands. Somebody feels defensive, but quietly. I have been caught. I have been called out. Tails up. But I don't think I would win this fight. So I have to choose my words carefully. I have to think about this. The trickster is realizing that the best way to get out of this situation is probably to actually think about it, to think about how they act, to think about the opportunity in front of them. There could be, this emperor might say, you know, if you show that you actually have learned your lesson, maybe I'll give you a job. Then you won't have to steal things. Then you won't have to lie about what you have or what you took. 7 of Cups in the reverse, another 7. And Justice with the Devil in the reverse. Because this emperor knows how to use their power, and they are not egotistical, because they have good intentions and they really do want to see people do the best they can, their approach to this trickster is incredibly effective. I want to be mad at you because you caught me, because you told me I wasn't as smart as you, because you are telling me I have to do something. But gosh darn it, if I don't still like you, I can't stand it, but I really do like you anyway. Maybe this person's needed a father figure, Emperor energy, right? Maybe this person has needed some structure or routine, or someone who showed they gave a damn. And that's what motivates them to really think about what's going on and what lies before them, because they have an opportunity to choose a less complicated life. Hello, Cosmic. How we doing? Enlightenment. Meeting this emperor is getting this person to think in a different way. I know now that what I had been doing was kind of lame. I know now that maybe there's someone out there who wants to see me take a different approach. Sometimes it's just about knowing that there's someone who's willing to call you on your crap. I care about you enough to tell you that you're messing up. Ancestors, foundation, root, family, lineage, security. This landscape also kind of gives the 1883 vibes. Maybe I should listen to this emperor because I could have real security instead of just security for the next 5 hours until I have to do something dishonest again. Then we have ethereal, heavenly, angelic, airy, mermaids, fantasy, and daydream. The emperor is helping the trickster realize there's a different way to approach things. Hey, William, how's it going? Did I have that right? No, I'm worried. You tell me if I'm wrong. We've got polarity, contrast, resistance, pull, yin and yang, magnetic. We're like night and day, oil and vinegar, but I like you. These two are so different. This emperor is somebody who follows rules, who leads by example. You would be pressed, and I mean pressed, to find a moment where this person, this emperor, made a choice that discounted the needs of others. They have always, for a very long time, they have for a very long time been this protective, nurturing energy that looks out for others. And they think this trickster has a heart. They're just hiding it. We have the universe, God, source, intelligence, prayers, support, and above. It is divine timing for this trickster to happen upon an emperor energy that would offer guidance and say, this is what we should do. This is how you should change. I'm going to help you because I care. I'm not going to try to make things more difficult for you. I'm not going to try to make decisions for you. But I'm going to tell you, this is your chance. This is where you could make a whole new life for yourself. So I do feel like there's something here about a shelter, a place to stay, or a job. Get back on your feet. We can do things the right way. This is the Kipper. Hello, April. How are you? Adjudication. Message in the reverse. False person. See what I'm saying? I know what you did. I could go the legal route. I could get you locked up. But I don't have to tell them. I don't have to tell them what you did if you want to make it right. So most of you by now know that I'm a big old nerd and I love Star Trek. And there's an episode with Joan Collins, I think. And James T. Kirk and Spock are back in time. And kind of out of his mind. Oh, crap. What's his name? The doctor dude. Can't remember his name, you guys. I'm sorry. I got too much going on. But they deal with a very caring, social, activist-minded, peace-inspiring individual, Joan Collins. I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure. Who catches them stealing and then gives them a job. There she is. Doesn't have to be a man, but this is someone who offers support or some sort of kind offer, job, instead of calling the cops, instead of trying to make somebody, feel bad on the spot. We have message of concern and concern. So how do you want to deal with this? How do you want to deal with the fact that I know what you did or that I, caught you with your hand in the cookie jar? Those are my cookies. I didn't even put frosting on them yet. All right. This is the Gypsy Oracle. What else do we have? Friend in the reverse. This trickster person does not feel they have any friends. No one has shown them the kindness that this Emperor energy has shown them. This is why their voice is so commanding or this offer is so appreciated. Young woman. So this is a younger individual. The Emperor is definitely older, acting as a guide. Money and thoughts in the reverse. This was somebody who was trying to take something of value, something that was not theirs. Maybe to sell it, maybe to use it, maybe to disguise the fact that they traveled from a different century. We've got room. I think there's shelter involved. We want to make sure that you're able to have a place. here's a job, or I have a place, I'll rent it to you a little bit less than you expect, or for free the first couple months. Malady in the reverse. Malady is like illness, right? This trickster has something that ails them. This could be something that is more about mental health. This could be an actual need to see a doctor. But this Emperor energy wants to make sure that the trickster is able to recover. They want them to be self-sustaining, independent, back at 100%. So even though this trickster has gone through some misfortune, the Emperor is, I think, a blessing from God, blessing from the universe to help them get back to a place that is more beneficial, or a place from which they can grow. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you? Ooh, that would be pretty brutal. But, I suppose biblical. All right, this is the situations deck. What else do we have? We've got recalling, reminiscing, memories, returning, and karmic, third-party, relationship, and lesson. For some of the trickster energies, we've got an admiration, or perhaps a reminder of someone from their past that they liked. You remind me of my grandpa. You remind me of my grandma. Or you remind me of my older sibling. There's something here that makes them feel initially, like right out of the gate, I can trust this person. Even though they've had some difficult situations, right? We've got entrapment in the reverse, because our Emperor is helping this trickster out of a difficult spot, enabling them to be independent. Children, young, childhood, playful. This trickster is younger than the Emperor. They may have children. And the Emperor wants to help this trickster get to a place where they don't have to worry about money, where they have the safety and security that they deserve, or they and their family have that safety and security. So I think there's a couple of different ways this Emperor is helping, but it absolutely is geared towards how can we get you into your own place, or able to pay your own bills with your own job on your own. This is the Pope Tarot. What else do we have? King of Pentacles in the reverse, financial issues. Emperor. In the World. Let's close out that chapter where you have felt the need to take things that are not yours, or to, sell things. Let's get you a real job. Let's get you set up so that you're able to do what you need to do. So this is charity. This is looking out for someone. Looking out for the devil. Someone who had stolen from the Emperor, or someone they care about. But I know the reason that you did that is because you needed to feed yourself. You needed to feed your family. You needed to have electricity. So let's solve the root problem here, the root cause of why you feel like you need to do this. Hierophant in the reverse. This trickster has had nobody set this kind of a role model example, or this, hey, let's help you up kind of example for them, either for a very long time or ever. So it takes them a second to realize that this is real and someone actually wants to help them. They're much more accustomed to people doing like they do and taking what isn't theirs, or trying to manipulate and come out as a winner on top, right? But with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, they admire this Emperor so much that for once they don't want to just run away or, take what they can and leave. They want to actually build something. They want to change. Knight of Cups in the reverse. They may initially reject the offer, 6 of Cups, and then think about it and change their mind. Yeah, actually, that job sounds great. Actually, yeah, I think I will chill in your basement if that's cool. Or that studio apartment would work out. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Drew, how are you doing? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Leaving lack or financial struggles behind after making a difficult decision and deciding it's time for me to make a change. It's time for me to improve my circumstances. I don't want to feel like I need to steal something every day, or I don't want to feel like I have to make these difficult decisions. I'm going to take what's been offered to me and I'm going to go set up a new life. I'm going to live more honestly. So this Emperor is making a huge difference in this trickster's life, not just because they're saying, here's some food, here's some cash. This is the old, like, teaching them how to fish. They eat for a lifetime. Very important influence on this trickster, and I feel it would be a connection that lasts for a long time, and that the trickster is going to want to do what they can to repay this kindness at some point. So I love it. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.